Okay, here we go. We'll play Opus Magnum. So this is a game about assembling alchemical atoms to make various outputs. So here we have, this is about the last level, so here we have this horrible thing that we have to make. And we start with some inputs, quite a few. So, what do we need to do? We're going to balance this, we're going to need make 10 out of that. Okay, that's pretty easy. We need duplicate this stuff. This is going to be, okay, how many components do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. So that's going to be 3 coming out of each one of these. Okay, so these 2 can be the outer row, and these 2 can be the inner row. And this will clone that, and oh my goodness, this is going to be complicated. This is terrifying. Okay, so the first thing to do will be to make that bar there. So that's 2 from here, and then we'll need a 3rd one from here and 2 from that one to make these guys. And that'll use this. First things first. There's a glyph of projection. Make a lovely tin out of a lead. Let's put this away. Okay. Grab, rotate, repeat. Grab, rotate, repeat. Okay. There it is. Okay, so there's our tin coming in. While that's doing that, have to make some mortise and some more. What are those called? Some mores and some vitae. So this chart shows the various transformations. So lead, tin to iron to copper to silver to gold is one set, and then salt can be converted into the 4 elements and into the life and death components using the glyph of whatever this thing, the glyph of animismus. So to do that, I'm going to use a setup that I found was useful of some of the other ones. So 3, we'll grab, rotate, reset. 4, then we'll hang on, this... Okay, then I need this arm here to put 4 away and reorder you. It's the easiest, fastest way. Okay, 4 will grab. And you have to rotate counterclockwise. Reset. And at the same time, 5 is going to grab that one that was just installed. It's going to retract and release, reset. So that will produce those. So what we need to do is we take this and we need to put those on either side of it somehow. I'm not necessarily sure of the best way to do that at this point. What we could do if we take this and we put this here. I'm going to actually, hang on, let's actually take this arm, we're going to put you here so you're out of the way, and you're going to extend instead of retract. Yeah, that's better. So here's this. So these are ready to feed from either end to bind to this guy somehow. So let's put a glyph of binding. That's not going to fit like that. Let me think. So these I want to be pushing out and having them not get in the way. See, I like to make my machines at the fastest possible output, of course, just to make things harder for myself. Okay, and we're also going to have to be getting this atom for the third one, which will go to be probably one of those guys. So it'll have to be grabbed out by another arm, probably pull out here. Anyway, so the way to do this... It's possible I can do something like this if I move this back a space, and then this would have to be pushed twice, which I don't like, but it's doable. What do you think the best option is? To get from here to there somehow. Oh, wait, I know what to do. This here, this will do it. Okay, and I'm going to have to basically just slide that atom that way. Since there's no room here in the arm, I mean, I could do a retracting arm there, but I have a feeling that would get in the way. So I'm going to do... Let's get these out of my way while I'm still... Don't need them yet. I've gotten to that part. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to find... Here we are, track. We'll put track here, and this arm go here. Okay, so you're gonna grab what cycle does that get ready? This cycle here is when you're eligible to grab, because this takes a cycle to transform. So you're gonna grab and you're going to plus. Now, okay, so that'll put that where I need it. And these need to plus in one at a time because I have to rotate this. And that, okay, so these guys, I'm actually going to extend my clock by 2 because I know I need to pull this out on the third group. So what that lets me do, that actually means this guy can be on a longer cadence. So he's grabbed, he's going to go there. That timing, we're going to have an arm here. And you're going to, at the same time, because I know that's all going to be on the same cycle, you're going to grab, you are going to extend. Okay. And you can reset. And then we're going to have yet another arm to grab the other guy. And this is getting interesting and messy. But messy is always fun. So you're going to grab the other guy and you're going to, so this guy is going to have to rotate once before this can attach because these need to be directly opposite each other. So that rotation will occur here. So that is a rotation counterclockwise. And at that time, this arm can grab here, I think, and extend. Hang on. Have your result. Okay, arm A. Yeah, arm A, grab and extend. Reset. So let's see if that works. There we have our result. Okay. And we actually have to do this slightly differently because we've completely pinned that. So how to do that, I need to somehow get some space out of that. So I'm going to do instead, I'm going to put a track here. I'm going to do this arm here, and this will take arm 5's job. You here, and this needs to be a plus instead. Let's rev arm 5. That's better. So that gives him some room to go out. I think I'll do the same with arm 8. So that'll give me room to swing that instead. So let's put another piece of track. It needs to be here will do. Actually, since I want to swing this out, I'll maybe put it there. I can adjust its positioning. That goes there, and give you plus instead. Goodbye, arm 8. Okay. Okay, so that gives me that stuff. Then I need to get arm 8 out of the way. Those need to meet up with this, which is actually going to be a problem since this is completely in the wrong place. I mean, I can have this guy maybe be a little delayed on that third. You can see we are very quickly getting into a mess. How to get this thing over and up there is what I want to figure out. I can rotate this whole contraption later. Best way to do that I can, instead of putting this here, if I put this here, what happens? Okay, that gives me, well, do I have room to rotate that out? If I rotate you this way, what, will that bang into anything? Well, this guy has to let go first. Where's arm 6? Why is arm 6 not resetting? Okay. Okay, yeah, that actually does give me room. 2. Okay, so that gets that free of there. Out of that log jam. Arm 8 is at the end of its cadence, because this is a 6-cycle cadence that we're working on with these arms. And if they go longer than 6 cycles, that'll stall the beginning of our pipeline. We don't want that because that'll be less efficient. Don't need that anymore since we have a 6-cycle here. Okay, so to get this arm out of here, this guy can actually be a little late if I take to install the other 3 first. So let's put this here. And we're wanting to install on 2 sides at once, potentially. So if I put this here, will that be correct? So if I want to go here, well, that's completely the wrong place. So that won't work. You'd have to go like here, and maybe you could fit. Well, you could fit somewhere and maybe swing in from the. Yeah, you could swing in that way. So that would be acceptable. Because we want to basically offload these. Okay, so if our down or up gets to be located here, over there, here we would want to grab 2 at once. I mean, I can connect these to make pairs. That may actually be the easiest way to do it if I do that first. I don't really like that for various reasons, because it'd actually be a lot simpler to have these go and it rotates each time. That would make that installing those a lot simpler, so I don't think I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to do whew, boy, this is where this gets tricky. Since I have all this kind of jammed in there, there's no good way of moving it out unless, I wonder. This is so going to cause a collision, but let's try it anyway. This is so going to cause a collision, but in fact, that's going to bang into that. Oh, wait, well, will it? Okay, arm 9. If arm 9 grabs on this cycle, rotates clockwise, will that immediately bang into something? Yeah, that'll immediately bang into something. Let's move you a little further. Yeah, okay, so that's not going to work, clearly. Okay. Now, what I could do, I could use something and rotate it around the outer direction, and that would get over there when it needs to be. That actually might be the best way to do it, is rotate it around this direction. And I could use a multi-handed arm to keep the cadence up. Like maybe this arm. That would let me put it there. Okay. First things first, I need to figure out where this guy's going to land. Okay, so if that lands there, that's actually going to have to keep going somehow. Let me think. This can afford to have a delay going in, because this all has to be assembled before this can even attach. So and so I'm going to then convert these salts to these 4 elements after this, using a glyph of duplication. I get, yeah, a glyph of duplication, and this arm, which basically lets me have these guys, and this can rotate around. So this is going to, I'll basically have it sitting around here and rotating, and that rotating to encode all of our salts. Anyway, what we're going to need to do here, this guy is going to have to somehow rotate out. First off, let's see what my final position on this guy is going to be. If I put that there, I'm just going to rotate it one more time. Can I put another arm here that I'll just grab and rotate? This is arm 8. Arm 8 releases here. So it's going to be when you're going to grab, and you're going to rotate it this way, reset. I can do more of that arm if I have to. Okay, so that puts this here, which is actually a very awkward position, because now that arm is in the way. So that did not actually help me. Well, what if I put you here, like that? Yeah, okay, that keeps me a bit more clear. Though oh boy, how do I want to do this? Actually, okay, so where I need to be with this atom, if I put it maybe here, if I can put it, that's actually a really good spot. It's right there. So then I put these 2 salts here and here. Let's put this guy here. Will that be able to slot in through there? No, that sure won't. So this is going to actually have to be positioned late. Just a bit of a problem. Oh, unless... no, that actually has to go the other direction. So how to do this? Okay, I know how to do this. Put this here, put this multi-connector guy here. Okay. And that's going to take one more rotation. I think I can just put an arm here. That's a good spot to put it, because that keeps it out of my way. It's 9. It's going to grab here, rotate clockwise, and I'm going to reset it this time. I may be able to get more work on him. In fact, now I have to figure out how to get this there and there. Because that's the job of this guy. Will be there, there, and also there. That third one, I can just rotate this guy around. In fact, that may be the best coercive option, is to rotate this guy as I go. In fact, I think I'll use pure rotation. So that'll be another arm. Then I'll grab that probably there. So we'll grab at that point. I'm just going to grab it for now. Okay, so you've grabbed. Problem is, this may start colliding with things here. So I may need to pull this out a little bit. I think it'll be fine. Let's see what happens. Well, anyway, I'm going to need a glyph here. Okay, the first... Okay, how is this positioned? Okay, that's positioned there, so this glyph has to get... I have to get one up here, two up there even. So I can push one that way. The other one can just be rotated in. Except it really can't be from this angle. Okay, let me think. If I put this up here... In fact, yeah, I'll put this up here. Okay, so this is that connector. Hang on. I mean, what I can do, I can put these in and then rebond it later. I can then do the third bond later. Because that lets me actually install two bonds. Install those two there. Okay, arm 10 is... Leave arm 10 to be... Oh, but that's going to... Okay, I can't use... Yeah, I do have to use double arms. Hang on. We're going to have a second pusher here. Okay, so arm 10 is going to grab... Okay, so arm 12 we have to release on that cycle on arm 11. So you're going to be grabbing here, extending here. Arm 11, you're going to rotate in this direction, so that's clockwise. Release on you. Actually, you'll probably move the arm on further. So maybe 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One of those, and this guy's gonna have to produce those 3. Which is going to be kind of ugly, I think. But actually, oh, you know, if I rotate that around, yeah, that should work. may be able to increase Arm 4's functionality here. Oh, this has to, okay, this has to go around to there, so I can pull it out here. Probably pop it in there. Anyway, arm. This arm is going to this. Extend. Reset. Okay, how does this look? Don't actually need that arm there. However, I may be running into a collision. Yeah, I'm running into a collision point there. So you're going to have to get it out of the way at that point. Okay. Arm 10 can release safely here. Another arm needs to grab it and rotate it some other direction. Get out of my way. Issue here is I need this third one to be over there. Which, actually, can I do? Okay, so you'd have to go here. If I just swung you about... the 6 cadence. Say I put this guy here. Okay, stop. What is my position on that guy? Where does this need to be? Okay, so I'm going to put the other connector, second connector here. That'll give me my third out of that salt. So 13 is going to happen first. So you can grab... going to be on that cadence. Grab, rotate, extend, reset. Okay, that's not working. That's not working at all. Okay, hang on. Let me think. Because that's 2. What cycle would this be? Okay, the problem is this is going to be blocking that. So that's not going to work as such. What if I go 1, 2, 3? Okay, that would be an 8 cadence, moving that there. Is there a better place I can put this? I'll avoid the problem. There's where all those atoms ended up. How did that say it ended up there? I mean, that's where I'd like it to go. Oh, because it was going to move there. Let's get rid of arm 13 for now. Or I could put it there if I do. Oh wait, yeah, I can change this out to be a 3-way connector. Key then, I do have to get it over there somehow. If I travel over that, it's going to connect and be annoying, so that doesn't quite work. very much getting in the way. Okay, I can have this start on the first cycle way out here. I mean, this will still have the bond, but if I can avoid that happening by going back to the single bonder, adding the additional bonder here, what I can do is pull this guy out really early this direction, and then when it's time, shove them into there. So do that. Okay, okay, I believe this needs to be on this cycle here. Hang on, if this is going to be, what would be, okay, so this would be here, and here, 2, 4, okay, this is actually the cycles where that needs to be, I think. Okay, minus, reset. So that gets that, not minus, this should be retract. Retract, reset. Okay, and that lets this get pushed out here. So, okay, the second arm will be here. You're gonna grab this time, extend, reset, here, just reset. Okay, this should do it. Oh. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna have to do, this is clear to rotate. Is that going to be able to rotate there? Let's see if that works. Grab, rotate. So let's just try that and see if that bangs into anything. It sure does. Okay. So that Caden, that will not work. So this is going to have to grab, move, and it's going to have another arm grab and move it further. So I can do some nonsense with a looping track. That would be amusing. I don't want to mess with a looping track. Okay. That's too hard. Okay. Come on, you behave. Okay. 14 is going to grab plus. Reset. Okay, and then I need arm 15. There. Okay, and you're going to have to start out of the way, move in and grab. Okay. So you're at this point going to go plus, grab, minus, reset. These are reversed. Minus first. Okay, that is actually really out. Oh wait, that does work. Because that'll bring you here once you rotate. Okay, you're fine. Oh, you're not fine. That's getting in the way there. So this path is going to have to actually go out its way here. Okay, so you're going to need one more minus and one more plus. That's a problem. Wait, if that, we get this to... Hang on, where does 14 get us to? Give it 15, Oh, I know what I can do. Okay, 14 can go plus... And you can rotate this way. And darn it, you're one cycle off. Hang on, rotate, plus, release, plus, and you're going to actually become a 6-arm. So that should let this do its cycle, get everything into place. Oh, darn it, that collides. Okay, how can I fix that? Still collides. This annoys me. That would be, this is one cycle too late. What if there's something I can do to make that behave in a different cycle? And that's just gonna be, that's still gonna be in the way. I suppose I make you next length longer arm. No, that won't go in the right place. Oh, that's annoying. That's disappointing. That is one arm off. And that actually, if I do that, this is not going to have anywhere to escape to. So I actually need to figure that out better. Okay, let's get rid of this. This isn't going to work. So I have to somehow be getting this out somewhere, wherever the next molecule chain takes it. So yeah, 10, arm 10. Chance to rotate and reset. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, okay, whoa, but that's way out of the way. I don't want to put it there, really. I do need to get out of the way somehow. Get this stupid thing out there somehow. Yeah, I suppose I could rotate this around to a little bit, you know. I even need to do this on arm 10. Let's not do this on arm 10. Set. Okay, so this is going to be Okay, yeah, I can actually grab here. If I rotate that, will that be free? Suppose you grab here. Arm 10 releases at this point. So you can, try that grab. Rotate, reset. You're one cycle late. Okay, that gets that free perfectly. Only that just blocked that off. Wonder if there's another way to get this clear. The problem is this is blocking that. That's blocking that. Everything is blocked. What a mess. Possibly there's a better place to put this. I just don't know what it is. I mean, there's going to have to be a better place to put this, so this won't work at all. Suppose, let's say I put this arm here. Where would this take it? Way out there. However, I could then do rotation by this. I don't want to take it that far out. Another arm I can grab it by, another place I can grab it by. So what do you think, Tips? Do you see any way out of this mess? If I could get an arm here, arm 12 is in the way. Is there anywhere arm 12 can go that'll get it out of the way? If I put arm 12. Arm 12 is there. That gonna bang into anything? Oh, that doesn't. Cool. Okay, arm 12. I'll do this and you'll retract. Okay. That gets me out of the way. There we go. That'll do it. That then lets me put arm 13 here. which will keep that a little closer. Why did arm 13 not grab? Oh, that would just rotate. Wait, what? Oh, because that... Oh, that's banging into that... What? No, because this is not grabbing for some reason. Okay, I'm a bit confused about this, because this worked. Oh, that's why, because this wasn't in position soon enough. So I can't grab by that one. If I grab by this one, I can't rotate in a sensible direction. Okay. Alright, let's put arm 12 back where it was, because that worked fine. Okay, that's all the way out in the boondocks, but that can be dealt with. 6 cycle cadence, earth am I going to handle this? This is all completely in the wrong place. This has to get here, and this has to get here somehow. This does not amuse me. Oh no, it doesn't amuse me. Possible this guy can get down to here. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to try to do with it. One, 2, 3. Okay, let's set arm 13 aside for now. Arm 13. 1, 2, 3, drop. Grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arm 13. Let's move you up next to arm 7 so I can see what you're actually doing. You will be grabbing here. Okay, see what that does. Is that the right timing? No, that's not the right timing. Arm. You should be here. No, you should be here. That's the right timing. Let's put this arm up here then. Okay. Comes arm 6. Arm 6. Grab, rotate. 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 Release. That actually gives me my full... off by a cycle, unfortunately. That was one cycle sooner. That would just be you have to grab right on, but it isn't. Okay, what if... Okay, stop. Let's move you to here. What happens if I do that? Will this work? 2, 3. Yeah, that will work. So I'm going to put a bind bonder here. Arm 10, I'm going to set you to where do you need to move out of the way? This cycle, is it? Yeah, because that needs to be one cycle leg. Oh, because arm. Let's do this. What happens like this? Okay, so that lets me grab that thing, get it out of my way. Oh, and that's actually the perfect place to put it. How about that? Okay, so then this guy has to be rotated to fit the slot in. 2, 3. I can pull this. So grab 1, 2, 3. Wait, grab 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can push to there. Put this track. Whoa. So we're going to put this track here. This arm here. Okay. So I want this to be okay on. It's a 14. What cycle does this need to be? So you're going to be I believe it needs to be here, doesn't it? Let's just see if this is on the right cycle. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Okay, so you're going to be there. I think that's the right cadence. Let's get another one just to be sure. Okay, arm 15, so this releases here. So arm 15 is going to have to grab at that point. Minus to get to a grab, plus, at least let's just do that. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's just put you on another track. Why would you do that? That's what I need you to be. Okay. Okay, so this is actually too early that this is getting out here. So what do I have to do? I have to delay it a little bit. That's actually not a problem. Oopsies. Okay, so what I actually need to do, because this is where that actually has to grab. There's no other place to grab it. However, if you move 2 cycles later, you should be still clear. Okay, so that actually does let me move that there, but you're gonna have to be, okay, so you're gonna get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, so now this. Come on, behave. Okay, so now you're gonna have another arm. Grab you here. Okay, so this is going to need to be rotated a bit. Making progress. I'm going to go ahead and position a convenient coupler here to get that last couple and that last connector in place. Actually, I guess I probably, well, I'm not going to need it. Okay. Okay, now arm 16. Can actually do 2 pluses for its reset. This is not an adequate place. Well, leave that there. Okay, so what I'm going to do. Let me think. Arm 16 happens to be, you know what? So arm 16 on its own track. Oops. Okay, arm 16 can go that way. Okay, that gets that into position. It'll let me put this arm here. Okay, we got another arm here that'll rotate this once. And then do something to get it out of the way. Coverage. Okay, so I'm clear to put an arm here. Right in that spot would be good. So you're going to grab it after arm 11, I guess, releases. Let's drag it up past arm 11. You're on 11. You're going to grab connector right in here. Grab, okay, good grab. I'm going to rotate. I'll have you release for the moment. You're going to actually eventually take it. That should be arm. You're the wrong place. You should be down here. You should be up there. It's arm 14. Is that? That's arm 14. It's got to be like that or something. I don't know which one arm 14 is. Okay, arm 18, arm 17 releases, arm 18 needs to grab it, double extend, reset. Okay. Oh, that's too early, doggone it. Okay, you should be able to move your cycle, you go 2 cycles later. actually going to have to be 3 cycles later, and just hope that doesn't bang into anything. There we go. Okay, so that's clean. We have the entire loop. Now we just somehow need to get this up here, and we can do the spinny thing to spin those on, and it'll be done. Look at this thing. Okay, so that gets all that nonsense into place. Okay, so we've finished with those. We have built the inner assembly. Now we have to build the outer assembly. It means I have to find a place to build. If this were to rotate here, how many cycles does 12 have left? 12, just release 1, 2. If I did 12, suppose I make 12 a 3-arm, a big 3-wide arm. Instead, okay. Move this down here. Then okay. You could go another rotate. That's not much good, is it? Stop. Can I delay that a cycle? If I delay this a cycle, what happens? That does not work. Okay, you have to go back here. Alright, so that, I guess, isn't going to work very well. 12 is way too much in the wrong area. Okay, suppose I just try this, see what happens. See how badly this blows up. Okay, so you're actually going to have to... That does have to be double rotate. Okay, so 12. Okay, 12 cannot be one of those. Get rid of you. Okay, so 12. Yes, I'm going to just have another arm. Okay. Okay, so this other arm... Okay, stop. Release there. Other arm, let's just put you arm 19 right here. 19 can grab at that point. And you're going to rotate twice. That double rotate does not actually need to be doubled. I can actually do some other stuff with that. If I make you a different type of... You can actually go 1 cycle earlier, I think. Yeah, okay, that clears. No, does that even need to go that far? Yeah, okay, so you're going to be clearing to that point somewhere. After which we're going to have our double mess. Okay, no, this then has to go past the wheel of wheeliness. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this actually can manage that, I think. It's arm 19. If I make you a triple arm, actually, let's make you a 6 arm for now. Does not have to do a full reset anymore. So that lets you do 2 of the rotations. This will basically allow me to spin in the encoding. Oh, well, that's no good. Okay, so you will have to be a triple arm. Okay, hang on, let me figure this out. That has to not grab something there. Okay. So you grab, you can rotate. You rotate twice? I don't know. Here's my coverage at this point. Okay, so I'm actually clear there. Arm 19 is fine the way it is. Actually, no, I can transfer the first 2 rotations to arm 19 by making it a 3 arm. Put that in the right place. Okay. Okay. Rotate. Rotate. Release. Okay. I have this symbol here. What order are these in? They are in completely the wrong order. How wonderful. That's going to be annoying. Oh, wait. No, they're not. Okay, yeah. If this is here, this matches just with that in the way. Okay. So, what is my current coverage? What's my current positioning? So this is going to have to go over here to keep it out of the way. Red facing. Red there. So you know what? Let's put this here. Okay, which do I want the first feeder to be? It's okay. Let's make sure it doesn't bang into anything. Good. Coverage is even fine. Cool. In fact, I can put this on like here. What was that? What would that positioning be? Well, maybe I can't put it there. Okay, go here. Alright, so the black salt comes to there, so start with the light blue because we're just going to rotate it that direction. Okay. And I need my glyph duplication to be here. Okay. Oops, I'm rotating the wrong direction. Shoot. One. And the next one is green. Which is on the other side of the stupid thing. Hang on. blue would actually be that one anyway, so this actually should be facing this way. Okay, that goes there. The issue is this is going to break my resonance completely. Because this has to be done in 6 cycles unless... oh boy. So why then do a second roof duplication up here? I don't even know what I want to do. 1, 2... Next one is red. Bloody hell. Or blue would be there. Which means green is the opposite. That's not good. Horrible order. Okay. Better way to do this. Those pair, and those pair. Let's get rid of this rotation. Maybe I can put this in a different place. Problem, I don't want that to be there. Okay, so we have the minus. I can put that up there. Are we fine? Okay, that'll be good that direction. I can put my glyph of duplication here. Okay, then 1, 2. And this is going to have to rotate, I guess. Is going to rotate. I guess. Okay, there's the first set. Now. Okay, now we need this guy is to be green and that guy is to be red. So I'm gonna have to somehow maneuver this around up there. Oh my goodness gracious. This is getting messy. So actually I would much rather have this down. I keep that there, can't I? That goes and crashes into there. Okay. of argument, let's say. Get rid of, oh, that's on 12. I need that one. Arm 12. Oops, I locate arm 12 over here. Then did that. I could potentially rotate that out of the way. What I could do, that would give me a little more space, or a little, but that would compress, compact this just a little bit. Because we have that coverage there. Arm 19. Where is arm 19? Oh, that's arm 19. Never mind. No way. Okay, arm 19. Grab rotate. Clear, I think. Okay, let's double rotate so I get more space. Okay. Rotation, that gives me white and black. Now that would go here. I can potentially move this somewhere. Oh wait, what if I slide this along? Jeez, I don't even know. Be nice if I had two of those, but I don't. I only get one. problem is these guys are opposite those guys. Okay, so it's adjacent ones. Those are adjacent. Those are adjacent, but they're the wrong direction. So I have to somehow rotate, slide this around. Okay, so I put this like this. These two would be those two. So I would go here, here. Whereas these two. Well, once the machine is upside down, yes, I bring it around here and turn it upside down. Okay. And I suppose I can load up some atoms on the way. So what have we got here? Ay, 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 ay. This is getting excessive. Get rid of arm 19 for now. Best position I'll be moving forward. Okay. What is my coverage? Because I do have to get this thing clear. Next one, I bang into it. On 12 have more time. 12 actually does. I could make it a 6. Actually, looks like it's clear, probably, everything. 12 does. Yes, that's clear at the time arm 12 grabs. Arm 12, unfortunately that's not much help. Basically, I'm going to have to figure out how to move the thing around as it goes, which is not an easy task. Arm 13 is. Which one is arm 13? I should know where my arms all were. 13. Okay, that one's arm 13. Just poke it. Those are the shover pushers. Okay. That's all synchronized. Well, I think I'm going to stop for now. Thanks for watching. I'm fried. My brain's going bleh at this point.